So I just listened to Sleep Token's Caramel for 1 hour straight, doing errands, going to the gym. I effing love this song. I first want to play you just like bits and pieces of my first reaction as soon as I woke up this morning, and then we're gonna get into why I love this effing song. Brand new Sleep Token Caramel, let's go. It's got like that nursery type of sound to it, like the little toddler toys. I got kids, bro. It's a great songwriter. This is so R&B though to me. Everyone keeps calling this one of the best metal bands out. Yeah, you can dance to this right here. Stick to Me Like Caramel. Does this get any more commercial? Which is okay. I love his flow. VESSELL's flow on these tracks are incredible. I love the live drums over this pop track. I know that this is going to drive y'all crazy, metalheads, but this is a pop song. And I really consider Sleep Token, for the most part, a pop band, R&B pop band that fuses in metal to bring in those points of intensity to the song, you know? That's just me. Now we got that guitar coming in on the hook. See, they have the same format, kind of like the last song they dropped, where, you know, they ease in, pause, by the way, but they ease in, right? No guitars, then they hit you with some guitar around midway, a minute and a half in, and then I'm sure at the end they're going to hit us with some heavy riffs at the end. It's a formula that just works. We'll see if they hit us with that heavy piece at the end. I'm sure they will. Lyrics are great though. A lot of feeling. This is Justin Bieber right here, baby. Come on. Picture Justin Bieber on this. Even with them drums. I'm telling you, y'all metalheads are in denial. You like different types of music. Some of you metalheads that are like, oh, metal, that's it. That's all I listen to. But I like Sleep Token. Like, you guys are in denial. Like, for real. I'm telling that's just my opinion. Because, like, this is not metal to me. Which is fine. I like this song. I'm going to listen to it again and again. Here we go. Yep, cold. They hit you with this to pull you in. With the, you know, the aesthetic, the look. The look is so effing metal. So that's how they pull in the metal fans. You know, they hit you with a pop R&B type song, and then they'll hit you with the metal hits. And then on top of that, the aesthetic, you know, the look. It's brilliant. It's effing brilliant. Sleep Token is brilliant, the way they have fused different genres of music. But it's just wild how many like metal people are just like, this is the best band ever. For a lot of their songs don't even have actual instruments, it sounds like. It's a lot of digital stuff going on in it. Which, once again, is okay. I'm not dissing Sleep Token, but I am trying to wake up some of you metalheads out here. Breakdown is tough. I mean, a breakdown of a song is so powerful with metal. So why not throw it in a pop song or an R&B song, right? And really get the crowd going nuts. Once again, it's brilliant, man. Screaming. It's going to be a great song to see live. And they're on tour right now, too. Like, can you imagine the feel you're going to get when you watch this live? Like, I'm just thinking about it. I swear I got goosebumps just thinking about it. Because I should be going to the show. It's going to be intense. Once that hits, it's going to be crazy. Love that. Lyrics are so on point. So I'm going to listen to this song for the next hour in the car, and I'm going to come right back. All right, so my take on the song after listening to it literally for probably over an hour. First of all, every listen, it just got better and better. The whole caramel line, like, I got over that, like, connecting it to a freaking commercial, first of all. I do marketing. It's one thing I do for a living. So, like, I'm just like, God, I can see this on a freaking commercial. And I'm like, no. The song is what I'm getting from it. It's Vessel basically, you know, talking about the price of fame, you know. And almost like, you know, like be careful what you wish for, you might get it. And you think you are getting to a place where you're happy, but, you know, look where you are now. You can't even open your effing door without worrying about like who the hell is at the door, you know? You've got fans that are trying to, you know, expose you and put your name out while you're an entertainer. And clearly he's trying to live a life that's private when it comes to his personal life, and then you have fans screaming out his name. You got people always trying to debunk and figure out exactly who all these members are to, you know, just like trying to make almost like their life, their personal life, just like non-existent. Misery loves company, basically, at the end of the day. And it's an interesting song because there's a lot of layers to it, and you could go a lot of different ways to the song. And I have other interpretations to what this also could mean also. But I'm just hitting you with one, and I'm sure people are going to see other like lanes, you know what I mean, when it comes down to this song. But I really liked it. And it gives me a lot of feel, you know. And being someone in the public eye, I can't even imagine being as famous as they are, because like I had a YouTube channel that was like really big at one point called The Sneaker Addict, and it's not very popular anymore. I mean, people still watch it and I still post content there, but it was like super popular, you know. And I was like, when I was younger, I didn't mind getting the attention when I'd get stopped and stuff like that. I've had people freaking mail me stuff to my home, and I felt uncomfortable about that. Like, and now when people recognize me, I feel very weird about that at times. Sometimes uncomfortable when they're like looking at me all weird and shit, instead of just like saying hi. Like if you ever see me and you watch like, you know, this, or when I interview people on my other channel, The Dell Show, where I interview a lot of celebrities on that channel. Like just walk up to me like a normal effing person. But like, I just can't imagine being at a level they are at and just like have like hundreds of thousands of people just like going crazy to just like see you, you know. And it's got to be a little overwhelming. And I'm sure it's always been a dream to be successful in music. And once again, be careful what you wish for, because you might get it. At the end of the day, I really enjoyed this song. I really like it. I honestly like it just as much as the first song. First song I'm still listening to. And as much as I was like brutal with the whole pop thing, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad music. All I'm saying is that I think that what they have figured out is a way to connect to a mass amount of people, because even people that aren't really big into metal are going to get pulled into this, because you've got radio friendly sounds throughout the whole song, basically until the very end. I was literally playing this for someone because I had to go see someone for a minute. And as soon as the freaking that drop hit at the end, man, they were so turned off by it. Because they don't like metal, you know? Like they go crazy when I play metal, you know what I mean? But when that metal hit at the end, oh my God. Like they were like, oh, I was just beginning to like this. But you have a lot of people that are going to hear that also, that aren't into metal, that are like, yo, this is crazy. And then you're going to have metalheads that are going to really, and are gravitating to this band so much. And I think a lot of it has to do with the lyrics, like, and it having your hits of metal in the songs, you know, because this isn't your typical pop music. It's effing depressing, man. And a lot of metalheads like myself like listening to depressing, angry, sad effing music. You know, I love listening to that. I don't know effing why, but I do. Maybe because I have a lot of emotion built inside, you know. I've been through a lot of shit. I really have. But, you know, that's probably why metalheads love Sleep Token so much, because like anyone that's just like, yo, it's metal, man, you don't hear, you know, this, and then they'll play like a heavy piece, a heavy portion of the song. Meanwhile, the other 90% of the song is like an up-tempo pop beat, you know, R&B pop beat that you could hear on top 40 station. So that's where I'm like trying to break that whole thing down. I think what Sleep Token has done is very cool. They have figured out a way to blend genres together in a great, smooth, organic way where it's not sounding forced, it's not sounding weird, you know? Majority of the songs is like that, especially lately. They have songs that are heavy beginning to end also, because I know some people are going to say, what about this song? What about that song? Yes, I agree with you on that. But, I mean, if you like, you know, this type of music, like, at times I could hear, like, The Weeknd singing on some of these songs, you know? And that's just my opinion. This is YouTube. We all have our opinions, and I can't wait to read yours. But all in all, this is a great song, great tune. And yeah, I'm over with the whole caramel connection. At first, I was like, "Oh my god, this is so effing commercial." You know what I mean? But it just went away. It evaporated like after like the third listen. Not even the third, maybe the second. And listening to music in a car is so special, right? If you made it this far, write in the comments right now. I'm still rocking with you. And watch my other reactions to Sleep Token. I'll put pop-ups when I get a chance. This may be up before I get home. All right? Peace and love. Yeah.
Hey everyone, this is Vlad from Extermination Dismemberment hanging out with DJ Dells.